Week after bringing free water to Flint, Moses West says the green machine he designed to do just that was vandalized.
Once they broke into the machine and they destroyed the generator, very technical, they knew what they were doing. It wasn't just, random vandalism, not at all. They destroyed the battery, they put metal in the fuel system. I saw that when I was cleaning the fuel filter.
West is a military veteran who travels across the country to areas in crisis, bringing a machine he designed like this one that literally makes fresh water out of thin air. He put the green machine out for people along Saginaw Street on
Hey, Shalom, call all Yabashim Yashai, Baba Kokadash, Yabashim Yashai, Bashim Kokadash, Brakatham. Dabba our apostles who are elders who rule well. Blessings and salutations to you brothers out there teaching and enduring truth and sincerity. This is Rob Mouth with the Nebraska camp. This is GMS Push to the Mark. I was watching this video in post-production, and I wanted to go into this chapter of Job, chapter 20, in regards of it, because this proves the wickedness of Esau. We often hear about the fables or the accusations of white supremacy or systematic racism or seed theories, and this and that, and we have constant situations like this, warping statistics, such on and so forth, to prove, but Esau is a cunning liar, and he will, he lies so good that he can set up something and make it a reality or appear as a reality when it's really not that, such as the war on drugs. He could pump crack into minority neighborhoods, knowing that they're poor, they're gonna look for out, and then charge, plenty of years for a drug, and don't charge another race behind a drug of choice that they use. In that way, you could turn around and say, well, hey, most of the black people are in jail. You set it up. You put a bait out there, caught them, maxed them out, and you focused on incarcerating them in particular. And then when you're successful, you say, look at what they do, and this is what they do. So going back into Job chapter 20 and 2. Matter of fact, I don't want to go at 20 and 2, so I can get the proper. We're gonna start at 20 and 4. It says, Job 20 and 4. It says, knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed on the earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. Yeah, because not only, this situation is an example, but we got scoffers that are such as like Vocab and many other scoffers, that they're the hypocrite, the joy of the hypocrites but for a moment. So that's why we don't stress. We just, defend the gospel, because at the end of the day, these people time is short. Okay, it's coming to an end. All right. It says, though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reach unto the clouds, yet he perish forever like his own dung. They which have seen him shall say, where is he? That's right. And Esau doing all this, he don't want nobody with no fresh water, because we all know about Flint, Michigan, and how that water is all polluted. And then you get to somebody that can, and this is the problem, because he comes with a device that will take money out to rule in the elite class pockets, because it's not about money. It's really about controlling of the resource. Okay. And you create a money system or a reoccurring money system to where people are dependent on it. Because if you got a water system that can create water out of thin air, then everybody can have it, and they don't have to pay for their MUD or their utilities. Okay. And that's why the scriptures say, when the wicked rule, people mourn, the righteous rule, people rejoice, because a righteous person will want everybody with free water, everybody with clean water. But a wicked person would say, well, what do I get out the deal? What kind of money can I make out of this? And that's why the guy laughed and said, this wasn't no vandalism. They sabotaged that. They went in there, put metal into the fuel, ripped specific wires out, because they don't, want people to have clean water. They want to depend on them. and then they'll turn around and act like they're doing things for the country and for the betterment of the people, and constantly take away rights and privileges through laws and legislation, and turn around and say that they're doing it for the people. You know, these people are sleazy. They're the devil. They're the wicked, man. Okay? Esau is the one that's ruling the world. Okay? Which is the wicked. Verse 8, it says, he shall fly away as a dream and shall not be found. Yea, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night. Yeah, because the world can do without somebody that's, you know, willing to destroy a clean water contraption that could pull water from thin air just to continue with making money and not allow other people to make money, okay, or to flourish, okay? The eye also which saw him shall see him no more, neither shall his place any more behold him. His children shall seek to please the poor, and his hands shall restore their goods. Yeah, because that's what they like to do. They like to get welfare and different things of that. They publicly do that to woo the people, to exonerate them. But the Lord see what he's doing behind closed doors. He sees that he's creating a poor environment and then providing food or shelter or whatever, and then use that money as a tax write-off to keep himself richer and keep the poor people poor. Okay, this is not just a Robin Hood statement. The rich stay rich and the poor stay poor. There's a system that's ahead of people. You know, the fact that you need to learn the language of money and the hard work and consistency has nothing to do with it. You just got to learn how to talk this devil's language. That's wickedness, man. Okay. Verse 20 is, his children shall seek, yes, like I read that already. His bones are full of sin, full of the sin of his youth, which shall lie down with him in the dust. Yeah, you know, because they set up all kind of witchcraft lies and things to further their agenda and to control the people. You know, misinformation. We were born from monkeys. The Lord is not dark skinned. All for their self-benefit, okay? There is no systematic racism. There, you know, like the Ku Klux Klan didn't exist. When you talking about the white privilege and systematic racism, what would make you say such a thing like that? Like, the Ku Klux Klan wasn't orchestrated on a large scale by Caucasian Americans, amongst many other things. Like slavery didn't exist, you know. But that's neither here nor there. That they will never admit it and restore things that they took, because they're not honorable. Okay? It says, though wickedness be sweet in his mouth, see, though he hide it under his tongue, though he spare it and forsake it not, but keep it still within his mouth, yet his meat in his bowels is turned. It is the gall of asp within him. He has swallowed down riches and shall vomit them up again. Yahweh shall cast them out of his belly. Yeah, so all this that he's doing to control all his resources, the Lord's going to do the ultimate. He's going to cast it out. By what? You ain't going to be able to consume no resource because you're not going to be living. Okay? I'm talking about as a nation. So all that, we are equal, we all can get saved, and that these rhetorics and dogmas that Esau is pushing is going to be cast out as vomit. You're going to forcibly give it up. Not even forcibly, you're going to give it up a no-gag reflex. Like, I forget one of the apostles mentioned, when you throw up something, you can't control that. Okay, it's uncontrolled action. Okay, you're just going to throw it up. Okay, and that's how he's going to do with all his riches, all this control he has. It's just going to be relinquished. There ain't going to be no negotiations or deals to get the gold, or oil, or Ophir, or whatever back in whatever country that he's occupying. Okay. Verse 16, it says, he shall suck the poison of asp, the viper's tongue shall slay him. He shall not see the rivers, the floods, and the brooks of honey and butter. That which he labored for shall he restore, and shall not swallow it down. According to his substance shall the restitution be, and he shall not rejoice therein. You see, he's going to uncontrollably give up all his riches. Okay, it's going to be relinquished, snatched, taken away from him. It says, because he have oppressed and forsaketh and have forsaketh the poor. Here it is. You got a man that created a machine that could pull water out of thin air. And as Cat Williams said, the only thing that you are not able to do is to control water. You know what I'm saying? You try to control every resource on planet Earth, even air. Okay? Air, water. There's natural resources that Esau cannot control, which is why he's trying to control them. Okay? In some type of form or fashion. All right? He's trying to control everything that really the Most High created from the core form. People, fake gold, fake silver, but he can't create these things on his own. All right. And one of these things is water, and he's working on it, of course. And once he do that, you ain't gonna be seeing no rivers no more. Okay. It says, because he have oppressed and forsaken the poor, because he have violently taken away an house which he buildeth not, surely he shall not feel quietness in his belly. He shall not save of that which he desired. There shall none of his meat be left. Therefore shall no man look after his goods. Yeah, because Babylon's going to be utterly destroyed. There's going to be, nobody's going to help him. Everybody's going to, sing ding dong. The witch is dead. Okay. It says, when he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him. And that ultimate belly is MOTB, Great Reset, New World Order. So all these things are in pace to that. But it shows how low he would go. It shows that how much he's not with the society and the people. And I say people because he's against his own as well as heathen that are here. He's against everybody to ultimately to gain control through his New World Order. Okay. It says, when he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast his fury upon his wrath, fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. Yeah, so right here in the middle of his plans, the Most High will come and shut it down, via through the chariots, via through prophecy, via through the angels, and it's going to knock that sandwich out of his hand. All right? He shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through. Yep, because he's going to, at the end of the day, the scripture says those that have arrows point at her and shoot. Okay? And he's gonna go into his underground bunkers, he's gonna go into his different places, and it's gonna wipe out the bulk of Esau, man. Okay? Even though Esau is gonna be shooting it on Esau, all of them gonna pretty much wipe each other out. All right? It says, it is drawn and cometh out of the body. Yep, the silos. Yea, the glittering sword, which is the missile, cometh out of his gall, which is the silos. Terrors are upon him. All darkness shall be hid in his secret place. A fire not blown shall consume him. Yeah, because thermonuclear missiles, they're not like it's like a blowing fire, you got to use oxygen to pump it. These are chemicals or whatever, ions and atoms that are bouncing around. It says, the heavens shall reveal his iniquity, and the earth shall rise up against him. The increase, you could tell by these waters and rivers drying up, so-called global warming. All right. The increase of his house shall depart, and his goods shall flow away in the day of his wrath. This is a portion of a wicked man from the Most High, and the heritage appointed to him by the Most High. Yeah, so there's no way that, for one, it shows that how low Esau will go, how much he don't care for the earth or mankind. It also shows that who's linking up with prophecy. It says the earth shall come up against them, and they're trying to say, it's global warming. No, the earth has come up against you. The earth is angry with you. The people are angry with you. All right. And for people to find a solution and to overcome, and then for you to put a stumbling block on top of you messing up something. That's like somebody's running a business and they leave you over the business, and then you fuck the money up, and then somebody turn around and say, okay, I came up with this genius idea, and because you messed the money up because you want to be the man, and you stole the money for yourself, and you trying to create your own business, and that person started come up with an idea to save the business, you undermine them and take it, and you got your own business already set up. And then you want to talk about, it's just business. You know, that's why Scripture says, show mercy to the wicked, yet will he not learn righteousness. And the Lord gave Esau and everybody on this earth a chance to rule. And in order that you can't say, well, I ain't have, well, you ain't give me opportunity. It's fair judgment. And that's why Esau deserved to be destroyed, man. He had a whole society, and you only want clean water pumping in. There was a point in time, if you can't patent it or control it, you don't want it to happen. The same thing with, you know, the herb of the marijuana plant. You didn't incarcerate everybody. As soon as you could tax and control it, not everybody's exonerated now. You know what I'm saying? And it goes on and on and on. With water, you can't collect rainwater. You can't do this and that. But once they start creating the machines, they ain't going to care about you collecting rainwater because you ain't going to need to collect it no more. Okay? You know, if they can't put a patent on it, i.e. control it, then it's illegal. You know? Same with people. You couldn't control people. You know? Then slavery happened and then all this. And, man, Esau is a devil, man. All right? So with that being said, I want to say, call hello, Yabashim Ashai, Barakakadashi, Yabashim Ashai, Bashim Kakadash, Brakatham, double honor to apostles who are elders, rule well. Blessed salutations to you brothers out there teaching and enduring truth and sincerity. Shalom.